What's up, everybody? It's Sugar Erica from the Classy Climb blog. We're talking about leap years and leveling up, right? How do we level up in business and life? And it's something that I've been talking about on this channel, but I don't know if everybody's kind of picked it up. So if you could, for me, drop your city and state in here and put a one in the comments if you're leveling up. It's important. So listen, YouTube course is live. It's in the description. The Financial Freedom Bundle is also in the description. That's the only sale we have for the rest of the year. And for those of you, staff takes over on Monday. So a lot of you, you're like, hey, where can I email you? Where can I reach? Skynet's already giving us trouble. Anyway, so for those of you, let's repeat that just in case you get cut off a little bit there. Drop a one in the comments if you're leveling up for 2020. And also drop your city and state. It's important to help us pick out events, helps us book meetings, all kind of good stuff. Secondly, third, staff takes over on Monday. So we're going to put out a general email and a general phone number, and this ought to help a lot of the, hiccups. So Eric, I tried to reach you, I tried to get on this list or that. Also, you're going to see a lot of ads. So just trying to prepare you for a lot of changes that are happening over here at the Classy Climb before we say la vie for December 31st. Part of the problem is people kind of look, they're here, and then they look down. I know it sounds crazy. They look down. This is going to happen tomorrow. A lot of people are going to go to their Thanksgivings with their families and go, well, I'm doing better than Cousin Betty. I'm doing better than Jeff. I'm doing better than this person. But they don't ask themselves, are they doing better for themselves? Something I saw on Facebook this past week was the 10-year challenge, where you post a picture of yourself in 2009, and then you post a picture of yourself in 2019. And, everybody was making jokes about how people got fat and how they got a bunch of kids and just a lot of funny things. But I also, as I looked at people's pictures, were they in a better space financially, right? That's a big thing. If they weren't, that's, all this posting and these memes, just sometimes I'm like, the hours you spend on that could be used to fix your life. So anyway, I know there's a lot of other shows going on right now that are wow. Nephew Hustle, I saw that. Congratulations. Sorry, I'm not ready, but I'm taking notes. So listen, yeah, the board is full today. I tried to stop here at this bottom line. So if you guys can't see that, I'm going to read it. But again, I had to use the board. So top 4 things when it comes to leveling up, when it comes to just doing an assessment of your life. If you haven't got the planner, grab the planner. Links are somewhere in the description. Maybe one of the moderators post it. But the reason, if you don't track anything, it will not be measured. You can't know if you're getting better unless you're measuring it, right? So prime example, these are the 4 questions you have to ask yourself when it comes to anything, whether it's relationships or dating or money or anything, your business, okay? And I'm gonna give you examples of this. How you say it, again, this is broken English. Where are you saying it? Who are you saying it to? How often? Now, earlier today, I was checking some of the emails, preparing my VAs to take over, preparing the executive assistant that's going to come on board to all take all this over. I'm super excited. And here's the problem. Sometimes people, are they're frustrated, they're trying to grow their business. They jump in my DMs or they jump in Facebook or they jump in Messenger. Hey, you want this or you want that? Or where can I send this to you? And you're like, first of all, how are you saying it? Where are you saying it? Who are you saying it to? And how often? There have been people who've reached out to me 4 or 5 times before they got me. There have been people putting stuff in Facebook Messenger. I finally saw it 7 months later and go, this isn't the format to go do this. This isn't the format for that, right? Same thing when it comes to, how you say things, but also how often, where are you saying it? LinkedIn is one of the best places for you to conduct business with me. Again, when I'm on this channel and I'm telling you guys, there are literally recruiters on LinkedIn every day because they don't want to do the hard work. They will literally type in the search bar, find you, and offer you jobs. I literally tell people this, and they're like, what? I'm like, there are people. They get paid. It's their daily job to just go on LinkedIn, search, and offer jobs in those descriptions. Do a search from that descriptions. So the key on that is, hold on, real quick. You're in timeout. You are in timeout, sir. So again, the best way for me to describe that is when they are asking questions about, Erica, I can't find high paying jobs, or I can't run into recruiters, or I can't find people, business leads, any of those things. What you have to say is you have to ask them these 4 questions. Where are you looking? Who are you talking to? How are you saying it? How often, right? You can't be like, well, I want a new job, and then once every blue moon look for something and go, I can't find anything. I can't find anything. Same thing comes with events and groups, right? When I talk about Eventbrite and Meetup and going out and doing a lot of events in a year, which we're going to break this down right here, people will tell me every day, I can't find anything. I don't know where any events are. Who's having these events? Every time, the same questions. So these questions are going to be the center point of what you need to ask yourself. Now listen, main thing. All right. When it comes to, what's up, Mod Squad? So when it comes to your business, right? Per se, mine, right? This is a very lean number. Depending on what you do, painting, construction, you name it, you could be up or down in these. But 5 to 10 calls, 5 to 10 emails, 5 to 10 tasks, all in one day. Now, let's be honest. Some of us have lazy days. Some of us are on Facebook all day. We may not get all our emails. We may not get all our calls done, depending on how long it takes us to do these things, right? And again, that's one day. Now, you have a VA, or you could have someone on staff, and they are concentrated from 1 to 3 hours a day. Just in 1 to 3 hours, they can do it in a whole day. Now, part of what we were talking about on, I can't remember if it was O'Shea channel or another channel, people were saying, about service businesses, they don't have someone to book the appointments and then them go do the actual appointments. They're stuck in that conundrum, or they get a bunch of leads in, handle it, and let the marketing side die off. That's no good. That is no good. So what you really were trying to do is have a consistent flow. Again, 25 to 100 messages, calls, emails, and follow up. That's one of the big things when you ask people, well, what happened? Oh, I haven't followed up with them. So there was a whole app made called Constant Contact, right? For people to learn how to follow up with people. Again, you still have to get people into the pipeline for that to happen. So any business you guys can name, and we're only going to do this for a good hour because I have the YouTube Wednesday on tonight. You guys throw names of businesses in the comments and I will freely dissect them today. I'm feeling very generous on this Thanksgiving Day as I wait for my pies to finish in the oven. But yeah, throw me a business in the comments and I'll tell you how this plays out. I'll help you do it. It's a freebie tonight. But when this comes, while we're waiting on people to throw businesses in the comments, same thing comes to personal life. That's why I have a PL right here. Banquets, happy hours, associations, charity events. Now, typically, people are going to do 1 to 2 max a month, right? They're tired. They got a case of the tires, right? They sit on the couch, a case of my kids, my this, my that, right? It's very hard to get people to have a consistency here, right? And if you do 1 to 2 a month, that comes out to 12 to 24 events in a year. Now, people say, well, Erica, that's a lot. 12 to 24 events. Is it though? It's really not. It's a drop in the bucket, right? Now, if you up that up, just up it a little bit. 3 events to 10 events a month equals 36 to 220 events a year. Now, think about this. You're talking about, instead of 1 to 2, 3 to 10, which sounds like a lot, but 36 to 120 events. In 1 year, look at the numbers. 36 compares to 12. If you're somewhere in a small to medium town, let's say you're in Georgetown, you're in a Salado, you're in a Round Rock, you're in a certain space, and you go to all the Chamber of Commerce events. You go to all the golf classics they have up there. You go to all the charity events that, a couple of those different charities up there could offer. You go to all those events, you're going to be seen often enough. And again, referrals, credit cards, following up with people. Again, they all go into this funnel. It's a difference maker. So there's 2 books I recommend for today is The Compound Effect and The Slight Edge. Why do I recommend these 2? Compound Effect and The Slight Edge. The Compound Effect and The Slight Edge, it is just a series of a book review here quickly. Every day you just do a set of systems every day, right? Now, what does that mean? If in the compound effect, they talk about people, there was one couple who walked every day. There was one guy who just sat down every day. There's one guy who had bad diet, right? You know, so it just showed the trajectory that over time, the couples that walked together, relatively healthy. The couple that sat on the couch together, going down, right? The couple that did some other stuff, you know, it's just, again, it's all a little bit of compound effect every day, right? So I've been posting every day on Instagram, like going to the gym, walking. And I was able to, I keep really great journals. Look back 2.5 years ago, I would go to Town Lake 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week, walk 3 to 4 miles all the time. I would also go to a kickboxing class. So there were numbers in this journal where I was like, oh, light bulb, you know, you were doing this level of activity and you can look back and see the level of activity you were doing. Like being able to actually see the level of activity you were doing can really be helpful because that's how you know, that's how you know, honestly, that's how you track yourself and make sure you're on the right path. So I timed out somebody, my bad. That was an accident. But anyways, all right. So look, why am I bringing this up? Because everybody will tell you, hold on, let me back this up. 1 inch right there. Is that better? I think that would be better. Or is that too far away? That might be too far away. Let's bring it back in. Dun, 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 dun. That might be better. Might be worse. We'll tell in a second. All right. Why did I bring this up? Because I was telling people next year's calendar right here on the wall in front of me, the calendar right here in front of me on the wall, right now I can tell you all the way to June, right? So we're talking about Tokyo, South Korea, Thailand, Bali, a ski trip, another ski trip, Las Vegas, Mardi Gras, Antigua, Italy, Greece, Montenegro, 3 or 4 conferences up in there where I'm speaking in May, I'm speaking in June, and I'm speaking, I think that's March. That's March, okay? Right? Now, some people say, well, dang, Eric, you got to plan. This is how you have to plan it. You know, it becomes a compound effect of like, I'm going to plan out my year for where I want to be, where I want to live, what events I will be participating in. Because if somebody pops up and say, hey, I want to do this with you in February, hey, that weekend's already gone. That weekend's already booked. But you have a flexibility of choice. Then you know, okay, I'll plan out the rest of this time. I know it's going to be hot, dog days of summer hot in Austin, Texas in July and August. Super, super hot. So if somebody comes to you and says, hey, there's a 2K, a 5K, or there's a golf classic, or there's an event that's outside, you have the choice to go, no thanks. No thanks. But you have enough events that you're compound affecting towards where you're trying to go. Again, you have to know where you're trying to go. But that is how a lot of people, when you talk about socialites, come to a city, come to a small town. I can tell you right now, there's 2 or 3 people who are on the city council in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Guy came to town from Florida, opened up a shop, started going to all the events. And again, when you go to these events, nobody's forcing you to spend tons of money. You literally just drink water. But I can promise you right now, if I do a share the screen on Eventbrite, which I'll do one video later before the year runs out, you could literally book up every day with free stuff off Eventbrite. You could literally book up a whole month off Eventbrite, okay? So back to our question. Our question was, people are going to throw some businesses in here for me to go over with. All right. Kamoy Matthew says resume business. Okay, so resume, I'm saying it funny, resume business. Her top 4 or what? Again, how do you say it? Right? Instead of saying resume business, I mean, your pitches and your leads and your ads are all going to be like, want a better job for 2020? Want higher pay for 2020? Looking to grow your business or whatever in 2020, right? Or looking to grow yourself in 2020. Looking to leave your company, like all those would tie into how you say it. Where are you saying it? You need to be on LinkedIn. You need to be on college boards. You need to be in college spaces. I even have you do a public speaking thing at a college near graduation time when people are starting to panic and need what? A resume, okay? Who are you saying it to? What's your specialty? You know, a specialty right now in resume business could be people who are 45 and up, because 45 to 60 is having that age discrimination per se, and they're going to be the number 1 person to look up resume writers, right? You can also offer your services via a lot of different places. Groupon, LinkedIn, you know, there's Living Social, Eventbrite. You literally can book yourself events on Eventbrite, and they could be virtual events people could attend. How often? What does your pipeline look like? How full do you want it to be? You literally could use Google Ads in multiple cities and have your pipeline full with resume business. So there's that. Okay. Next one, notary business. Daddy Buck, your notary business. Okay. With the notary business, you can work on signing mortgages. You can work on fingerprinting. What's the big deal about fingerprinting? People don't want to go to the jail to get fingerprinted. They don't even want to go to UPS store to get fingerprinted. Some of the UPS stores have those. So your job is to use Google AdWords, which you could use 5 cents to $5 a day, promoting in your area, Daddy Buck, to come up to the top of Google, which is funny, Daddy Buck, and that's kind of a funny name. For who you're looking for. Who are you looking for? Who are your clients? Are they stay-at-home moms? Are they the elderly care? Are there people with parents that are elderly that need wills signed? They need different things signed because they're concerned about their parents' health and possibly dying soon. That kind of thing, right? Who is your client? Who is your audience? How often are you reaching them? If you're not using Google AdWords and you're a mobile notary, I don't know what you're doing, because nobody's going to find you. You know what I mean? When people Google on their cell phone and they go to Google, if they're in the radius of your 3 miles of your business, when you use Google Places, mobile notary, signed. There you go. How often? How are you saying it? Where are you saying it? Right? Insurance business, nephew hustle. Again, who are your target audience? Most people, this is what happens. They join Aflac or they join some MLM or some insurance company, and they go write down 150 of your friends. And out of that 150, they're going to make you go around asking all your friends and family, burning those bridges, instead of you going, you know what I need? I need strangers. Who are you trying to speak to? Who do you want to provide insurance for? You need to do Google Ads and cold calling. And where can I get leads, right? Right? Again, there's a combination of things for the insurance business. How are you saying it? Is it children's insurance? Is it supplemental insurance? What type of insurance? Where are you saying it? You ever go to Little League games or baseball games, and on the fence, the baseball fence, there's this huge placard board, and it's some insurance company or real estate agent, and it sits there all season in somebody's face every single day? You should aim to be that person. You should aim to buy those little square spaces on the fence at the school where parents have to sit for hours. Okay? Next one. Independent video game store. Google AdWords, radio ads, mobile ads, YouTube. You should probably do a YouTube video of the store. Have the name of it, the city it's in. You should be doing Facebook ads. Honestly, you should be doing Facebook ads for everything within a 5-mile radius of you. You can even do, which I wouldn't do those. There's a direct mail campaign you can do directly from, if you're a business, things within 5 miles of you. I think the better bang for you and more niche down is going to be Facebook ads. And you're going to have to spend $5 to $10 to $20 a day for your city, for things close to you, independent video game store. Who are you looking for? How are you saying it? Where are you saying it? Jamar, consulting business. What kind of consulting business, Jamar? I need more detail. You can go a million different ways in consulting. Cleaning business, Daddy Buck, same deal. Where are you saying it? Who are you saying it to? How often? I'd go on LinkedIn, where I know there's people with offices, addresses. Okay, here you go. You're going to be in your town. You're going to drive around your town. You're going to look at certain office buildings. You're going to write those numbers down. You're going to see who's in the office, who's over that building, commercial space, and then connect with them on LinkedIn and also at their direct office letters asking what? You guys looking for cleaning services? We can beat competitive prices. We can price match. Erica Nicole, if she's here in the chat, is one of the best persons you can ask that for. She has a cleaning business, commercial. Freight dispatch company. Ooh, I don't got you there. That's the only one I don't have you. But Noel, you need to be on LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn, looking up what? Freight dispatch, other dispatchers. Yep, other dispatchers. Get in that network, get in that conversation. Because once you get on LinkedIn, and let's say you spend every day talking to, and again, you could pay somebody to do this, emailing and messaging 50 to 100 other freight dispatchers, you're going to be connected in the network. Also, you're going to either find people to work with or find people that you can work under or work over. There's a couple of different combinations of that. But you need to go where the people are, LinkedIn, on that one. And what are you saying to them when you say it? That's the key there. Trucking business, what part, Jarvis? Hotshot trucking business owner. Again, where are you finding your leads? How are you saying it, right? Where are you saying it? You need to be on leaderboards. Who are you saying it to? You need to connect with a dispatcher. I mean, I know everybody loves hotshot trucking, but there's a reason you have paid dispatchers do what they do. Because that's all they do. They have hammer focus, lightning focus on that. I walked 2 miles yesterday at work. I'm telling you, there is over there by IBM, there's a lot of guys that are walking the perimeter. Same thing at Dell, they'll be walking the perimeter. And you think, that doesn't matter. That's not a lot of walking. It is. It adds up every single day. The guy who's sitting at his desk every single day versus the guy who's walking. Computer network and coding, what about it? Is you have a business? Or you're just saying, you're naming out something, coding? Career coaching, including resumes, professional portfolios, one-on-one coaching. Mentor Shelly, you're in the YouTube course. We'll go over your business more in the YouTube course later tonight. But again, same thing. Mentor Shelly, write this down. How are you saying it? Where are you saying it? Who are you saying it to? Who's your client and how often? Again, when I tell you guys you should have 50, again, this is for people, some of the people in the YouTube course, but also in business, 50 to 1,000 touch points a day. Why do you think I'm hiring so much staff? There's just inflood of inbound traffic, not enough me to respond. So again, how often? I got 1,800 videos. Any given time somebody can follow on a video and ask a question, right? It's just going to be out there, right? Same if you had ads going out there, they go to a direct landing page or a one-page business site, right? They go to this landing page and it should, if you're smart, have a 1-800 number they could call or put their phone number in to get a return call. Because this is the thing. When you go to a landing page and says put your email in and you're a business looking for a solution right now, you're going to want to talk to somebody. Website and app business design, you need to be on several of those. Upwork, you need to be connecting to people. Again, use LinkedIn, y'all. Whatever you're naming you want to do, go on LinkedIn, type up that, whatever that is, and start searching for other people in your space, in your sphere. The number one thing about business is relationships. You cannot get around it. You can't get under it. You can't get over it. You have to connect with people doing what you're doing, similar or different or adjacent. Podcast, again, Raphael Husbands, okay, you're a podcast. Are you looking to get guests on? Okay, if you're looking to get guests on, you should sign up with some of the services that actually provide guests. There's whole podcast websites that they'll send you, they'll tell you, hey, these are all the list of people who are paying to be interviewed, and you'll have a list of people access to. So many people are trying to cheap out and go, I'll just message 1,000 people a day for free. How fast or slow do you want to go to the podcast? I'd easily pay and put on those sites and let them give me a list of people that I can pick from, email them or their management, and get them on my show and fill my show up. Okay? Social media marketing business, the same. LinkedIn. Lending business / possible credit union. That's next level. If you're going to be lending money, hard money, you would just need to go look at other hard money lenders and see how they're lending in their business, or participate in their business by actually lending hard money and getting interest. Yeah, Mentor Shelly, that's a whole, we can do that on YouTube later. Residential electrician, door-to-door knocking, bandit signs on the corners, electrical problems, Google AdWords, Home Advisor. I know people try to hate that's everybody's on there. No, you be on there. You make calls. Do what you gotta do. How about credit repair services? Again, go look on Instagram and Facebook right now. There are kids with credit repair businesses, and they're doing what? Running ads, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Instagram ads. You're gonna have to run 5 to 10 different types of ads every day because you're talking to 5 to 10 different types of people. People trying to buy a home, people trying to buy a car, people trying to get a job because if you have bad credit, jobs check for that now. You have to do ads. Where are you going to be speaking to people? Facebook, Instagram, out there. How are you saying it? Different ways for different people with credit problems. How often are you saying it? Every day. Your phone should be ringing every day. How do you know if Facebook ads are working? You have a tracking in it. Easy. There's literally, again, you can take some people's courses on this, but you can actually put a pixel in there and it'll show how often people are coming to your website. You can actually have them comment underneath the video. Again, you have to use marketing. There's no way around any of these businesses you guys are telling me that you're not going to use marketing. Now, you're going to say, but Erica, I know Uncle Billy Joe, somebody did it for free 99. That person spent hours. And the people in the YouTube course are going to hear me talk about it. There's a way that you can, for 30, 60 days, if you want to do it, you could grow your YouTube for free. It's going to be a lot of work. Or you can use ads. But in the beginning, you can always use the free methods to get out there. But when it comes to drawing traffic to your store, there's nothing around, there's no way around. You guys are going to have to use ads. If you can't spend $100 to $300, that's just minimum. Really, you should spend it $3,000, but $300 getting traffic, foot traffic to your store or your location of business or your mobile business, you're not gonna make it. That's just is what it is. If you have the person who had a residential electrician, if you have a pickup truck or a car that you use as an electrician, you need to wrap the whole vehicle. Now that's gonna cost you, if it's a car, $2,000. If it's a truck, it's gonna cost you $5,000. And people are gonna say, Erica, oh, I'm not spending that. If you spend that $5,000 to wrap that truck, I'm telling you, me and Andrew Bryant here know a guy. We talked to him. Literally had to hire staff because every time he went to do a job, that truck, people saw it. People calling the number, calling the office, leaving voicemails, calling the office, leaving voicemails because the truck was wrapped. If you're in any type of service business like that, let go of the vanity that you want to drive the truck off hours any kind of crazy way. Wrap that truck, wrap it. Your business will skyrocket. Big old phone number on the side. Not them little magnets. Nobody's got time for that. Nobody's got time to try to figure out and squeeze and take a picture with their phone in the car while they're driving. Wrap the whole freaking enchilada. Wrap it. See here. Online clothing store, same thing, V-Lee. You're going to have to work influencers via Instagram. Take great pictures. Get some models. Pay them for a day. Let them take a picture. Market those pictures. A lot of people are trying to do affiliate marketing, but people don't know your brand or they don't like your brand. They don't have to wear it. Administrative consulting to edit and type content. So basically you're working on data. Your data, you're transcribing, right? Again, how you say it. Transcription ads. Digital marketing business getting mom and pops on the internet. Dijon, guess what you got to do? Get up, put your clothes on, go door to door. They have to see the value in it. You can't do it over a phone call. You can't do it on the internet. You're going to have to go in someone's store. And this may take you a long time. It may take you 2-3 years. But you got to keep going. There's literally a girl on YouTube. If I can find her video, I'll share it. But that's what she did. She was back home because her college debt was so high. And she went around. She was taking a picture of food. And then when she went on Yelp, the businesses didn't even have their stuff set up. She went in the business and said, look, let me help you set up your Yelp. Let me help you set up a little Facebook page. Let me help you set up this where people can see your business, see your food, and come inside and leave reviews. So how did she do that? She went door to door to door to door to door to door to door. Every mom and pop business there is. She went door to door. And that's what you're going to have to do. She ended up making, I think, was it $30,000 a month or something like that by the time she finished because she did like the whole town. And it wasn't the small hobo nowhere town. It was like 100,000, 200,000 people. Again, you're going to have to, when it comes to people who are busy doing their business every day, you're going to have to come to them. That's just all there is to it. Medical billing coding. You have to go where they need medical billing or coding. Hospitals. If you're going to outsource, be the outsourced third party, you got to go there. Youth basketball training business. Core and free. Again, who are you talking to? Where are you saying it? I've seen bandit signs for basketball camps. When it comes around to April and May, parents so bad want to get little Johnny somewhere where he is not bothering them because they don't have money for a babysitter, or they have just enough money for a very cheap local camp, but not a faraway camp. Parents, that's your number one thing. Parents, Facebook ads, niche it down. Google AdWords, talk to teachers at schools. You can find 2 or 3 teachers that are going to give word of mouth, talk about you having a basketball camp. Easy peasy. There's nothing in this scenario that y'all give me that I'm not going to tell you you're going to spend some money. This is called Level Up 2020 for a reason. Gonna have to cough up some bucks. Personal finance podcast aimed at older black millennials. So let's do this. Let's fix this. 24 to 38 years old is a millennial. 24 to 38 years old, that's all you think about is money, unless you're some of these sad folks. That's all they think about, some other stuff. But you may be wanting to make more of your thing towards the back end of older millennials, 35 to, and then go into the boomers, well, Gen X, which would be before 51. Before 51 is Gen X. So 39 to 51 is Gen X. So really you want to speak to 35 to 49, right? Because those people are what? Having children late. They're experiencing financial crunches. They're having to take care of parents and their kids. Again, your topics need to be where they can find them. Who are you looking for? How are you saying it? Write a book. I have super obese coworkers who sit on their ass. Stop it, you guys. Cutting up. Erica dropping videos back to back. I can't even keep up no more. I told y'all I'm going away for a break. I think y'all think I'm joking. But when y'all start seeing the staff respond to your messages, because I'm going to have a big old general email y'all can reach me at. It's going to be staff running it. I'm going to have a 1-800 number you can call. It's going to be staff. It ain't going to be me. I'm going to be enjoying my life. I think y'all think I'm joking. Yes, now we have some intelligence going on. AM1, I couldn't take it. I can only take about 10 minutes. I give them some YouTube money and go about my life. I can't take but so much. Again, I just cannot but take so much. But yeah, AM1, he's got great services. Again, AM1 will be in DC December 7th and 8th. Wrap a car for notary service. Yeah, you could. I mean, really, when it comes to notary services, if that's what that main car, I'd wrap it. And also, you're going to have to spend ads on that. You probably could spend $25 a day for 30 days and get probably more bang for your buck than the wrap at first, because the wrap's going to cost you $2,000. So, I mean, if you're going to put the money in, you use Google Places, market that space. Also, you can sign, you can go on SnapDocs, be signing mortgages. There's so many different ways you can make money as a mobile notary. There's a ton. Wrap that truck, wrap it. What's up? Just checking in. What did I miss? Everything. You're saying great information. Thank you. Door-to-door works. I told my spouse $1,000 a day minimum for appliance business income. And if he calls and does not meet quota, start knocking and kicking. Walking and knocking for sure. Hold on a second. Okay. Health, weight, and real talk. Listen, I can only do 10 minutes or more. It's just silly season, because here's the thing. Let's get back to that. I'm gonna bring it up while we're taking a break on me describing businesses. By the time, and I'm being real honest, y'all. I'm being careful, but I'm being honest. When you start planning your schedule for banquets, happy hours, associations, charity events, from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, and you spend your energy on that, you're not gonna be talking silly at 5 o'clock on some other stuff. That's just it. You're not. But when I come on YouTube, I see a lot of people right at 5 o'clock. Ooh, time to talk silliness. Again, plan your year or it will plan you. This is why I put the planner out. There's going to be so many people say, Well, Eric, I just couldn't find no events. I'm going to do a video on going on Eventbrite and scheduling out your year. Picking events that work for you. Concerts, things toward your niche. Again, I told y'all when I went on Eventbrite the other week, there was a conference here, a Black women's business conference that's been going on 6 years. I've never even heard of it. It was in its 6th year, and it's like 300 or 400 people there. And I was like, oh my God, I just missed it. I just went on Eventbrite last minute, and I missed the whole freaking conference. Stuff like that happens every day. There's life going on out here with or without you. And you have to be committed to changing your life. By the time you put in just two times a week, which is 8 times a month, a new activity, a new hobby, a new whatever. You join a row team, you join some kickboxing, you join jiu-jitsu, you join something. 2 times a week, 8 times a month. Your life is already looking different, okay? Your weekends are going to be invited by other people. You're going to be doing different stuff. Now, you apply this same technique. Let's just say you go to all of the city council meetings because you want to know everybody who's big in city council. You go to just several city council meetings, you got your suit tie on, people are going to be like, who are you? Business cards, whatever. Same thing goes when it comes to these banquets. If you're a caterer, again, happy hours. There was one time me and Andrew Bryant went into a happy hour, and the happy hour was accountants. It was for accountants. And it was like all these accountants were in their glasses. They're all excited. They're talking to each other. And we're in there just mingling. They're like, are you guys accountants? No. And just kept on mingling. Had a great time downtown. But what people don't understand is if you ever need an accountant, I got about 30 business cards of accountants down there, right? A lot of those guys weren't independent yet. They're still working with somebody. Now, if they're smart, they'll keep my card and do what? And whenever they do go independent, reach out to me, right? So again, it's these things where you have to really invest your time. You just do. You have to pick where you're trying to go. And the follow-up, again, you can put that in here for your VA to do. I'm having a VA that's paid $2.50 an hour in the Philippines. 40 hours a week is what? $100? They learn no English, just doing follow-up all day. Okay? And for those of you in the YouTube course, we're going to learn how to use those and also use a system where they don't even see any of your emails. You're going to love it. So again, it's up here. How are you using your time? Companion services for the elderly, no medical care. Who's paying the bill, Nomo? It says no one. Who's paying the bill? First of all, you say companion services for the elderly. Who's paying the bill? How are you getting paid? Because that's what people are going to ask. We have parents that need daycare, adult daycare. That's actual legitimate thriving business right now. How are you saying it? Where are you saying it? You got to be saying it somewhere where somebody 40 to 60 years old has a parent that needs attention. Who are you saying it to? 40 to 50 something year olds. How often? This you don't write this down, I don't know what y'all doing. That is not to do with what we have to talk about right now. There isn't a number on the rental properties. I can talk to one person who has 8, but they're in a high rental market. And I can talk to somebody else who has 30, but they in the middle of nowhere, Mississippi, and the rent's $500. It's up to you. It just matters. What kind of paid marketing? I already told you. I'm not going to repeat myself. You got to write it down. I make family reunion t-shirts. I attend family reunion seminar, and I also attended family reunion workshops at different hotels around the city. This is my niche. It works out here. Congrats. That's a whole consult, man. Good Lord, Adam. Adam, you're going to have to go deep into Google and look for seminars on aftercar parts. Look for all seminars related to car and aftermarket parts. That's a little bit too deep there. So anyway, that's just basically the show. And I wasn't going to be on here long because that's some other stuff. But if you're really serious about leveling up, you have to figure out how are you saying it. Again, how are you reaching out to people? How are you talking to people? You can't be in people's DMs with not the King's English, talking crazy to them if they don't follow up and respond with you. You have to follow up. How often? Where are you saying it? Stay inside of the LinkedIn. Stay inside of where people are expecting that type of email. If you're trying to do business with somebody, stop with the Facebook messaging, stop with the DMs. I know everybody has some magical story of it totally worked and I was in somebody's DMs and I DM'd them and it happened like magic. You are going to have to go where people are already thinking this is a work-related thing. That is LinkedIn. There's a reason it's one of the fastest growing industries, growing things out there, okay? LinkedIn. All right. Who are you saying it to? Is this person a decision maker? Is this person a decision maker? Dignity, we already working on that. Everybody should have got an email. We're working on that. We'll see. You should have got an email. You're good. Are they a decision maker in the business? Can they authorize a payment, authorize services? Who are you speaking to? How often? Again, if you're talking about you have a business, you as one person can solidly do 5 to 10 calls a day, 5 to 10 emails, 5 to 10 tasks a day. You literally could just sit there and call people all day. That's one day. But if you have people helping you, again, there's something in the One Thing book, Gary Keller. It's like this. It's like a pyramid. And it's kind of funny that it's a pyramid. But anyway, so you're here. This is you. One person by themselves. Right? Now you keep going. You keep adding a person. Every time you add a person to that company, what are y'all doing? Y'all are trying to, this is the goal. This is the mountain. This is the goal. This is you by yourself. But every time you add people, you have more people pushing towards a goal. We could do a whole video on just that. I mean, honestly. Grant Cardone wants to be a billionaire. More people pushing towards the goal. You have an HVAC company. You want to make certain millions of dollars. More staff pushing towards the goal. You want to own a certain number of real estate. More people or more rentals pushing towards the goal. Because now you have like a sea of people pushing you to be better. Right? Okay? Now, you get the VA, you get the assistant, person that works in your office, the teenager, the young person, the whoever you're training. In 1 to 3 hours, if they're just sitting there at the computer like this, they can knock out that. They can knock out 25 to 100 messages on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, making calls. They can cold call, probably about 15 calls in a day, email, all that stuff. Do your follow-up for you. Again, you can't do it all yourselves. And if you guys really want to know the truth, as I'm telling you guys these, well, I want to have a side business, but I don't have somebody to book the calls and do this. It ain't meant for you to do all by yourself. You keep reading the stats about a lot of businesses breaking even. They're breaking even because they refuse to grow and refuse to add staff. Write an SOP and get on with your life. SOP is standard operating procedure. You have to write down what you do in a day. Can it be delegated and done by somebody else? 90% of it, yes. Yes, it can. Tim Ferriss has in the 4-Hour Work Week that people will literally go on vacation, just spend their time trying to fill up the time. Don't do that. Get rid of that work. That's why you see people so stressed out, ready to sell their businesses because they can't take it anymore. Hire people. It's not meant for one person to stress themselves out. It's not meant for that. Now, and people want to be greedy and cheap. Let's be honest. They want to be cheap. Oh, I make only $100,000 a year. If I give somebody $20K, that takes away from me. No, you cheap, the more you add staff, the more work you're going to get done. The more money you're going to make. So instead of making $100K that year, you might make $300K. More money for you. You're not serving anybody by thinking small. You're not serving anyone by refusing to spend $10. Like, I don't know if I can spend $10 here on a Facebook ad. I'd rather just go around spamming people up in their Facebook. They took out the ability to send a lot of different links on Facebook and Messenger for this very reason. People were abusing it, spamming it. Personal life. If you're seriously talking about you want to level up, there's seasons of life where you just have to be business focused, but there's also seasons of life you have to be focused on your personal life. 3 to 10 a month. There's just no way around it. If you say 3 Saturdays out of the month, you're at an event. And you don't do nothing else for the rest of the week, but chill, recharge your battery, hang out with your family, whatever. It will make a difference. That'll be 36 events by the end of the year. Okay? Compound effect, people. Oh, them pies ain't gonna burn. Them pies, one pie sitting on top of the stove. It ain't gonna burn. It's on very low. There's an old school way I'm trying to do it. We gonna see if it's gonna work. If it don't work, I'm gonna call my aunt and fuss at her and tell her make her feel bad. Okay. Good luck, Adam. Y'all can join the local chamber of commerce. Yes, you can. I got a new job from LinkedIn. The recruiter sent me an application. It was a done deal. Ethan Troy, comment of the night. Ethan Troy. I got a new job off LinkedIn. The recruiter sent me the application. It was a done deal. Why? Because recruiters are looking for people every day on LinkedIn. How can I pay for your YouTube package services prior to you leaving on vacation? Adam, let me tell you right now. The YouTube course is official night starts tonight. 12 live Q&A on Wednesdays. 2 hours. Growing and helping them structure their business. They're in a private Facebook group. As soon as I can get everybody, make sure everybody's enrolled. Again, blame the VA. And by February 19th, that's their 12th Wednesday. Arabiosa. They're the only people I'm talking to the rest of the year. That's it. Because I know the power of this industry. I can tell you, tonight I have a thing I'm going to talk to them about, but there's people who literally have walked away from their YouTube channel a year ago. This girl had a whole baby, got married, disappeared, channel still making money, still getting checks, still getting AdSense, still selling things every day. There's things I'm going to show them in there because it's the biggest SEO generator ever. It's connected to Google. People go watch videos 4 years ago and buy stuff, and I'd be like, what is this? Who went on this website? They went on some link on a landing page forever ago. But the link's in the description. You're leaving for vacation. Dang, you and Terry vacation at the same time. It's not just me and Terry. There's a ton of people I know who are taking January and February off. We're going to go snowboard. We're going to go cut up. We're going to have a good time. I bought the planner the other night. Looking forward to using it. Yeah, Lee Vickers. Thank you, Rick Carter. People are sleeping on LinkedIn. I have not submitted an online application in 3 years and I make 6 figures. Second comment of the night, Andrea Ray Sweet. People are sleeping on LinkedIn. I have not submitted an online application in 3 years and I make 6 figures. This is something I will tell you. When someone complains about online applications, I already know that they are, being honest, not white collar. Probably not white collar because at the end of the day, white collar or tech jobs, you're submitting a portfolio, you're submitting a resume, and that's it. And then you're going in for a series of phone conversations or interviews in person. I already know when somebody talks about online applications suck. Whoa. Online application? What are you applying for? Burger King? What are you applying for? A nursing job? Not even nurses apply like that. There's traveling nurses. They're recruiters for hospitals. They reach out to nurses. Trust me, my aunt been getting calls from all different nurses. Like she worked at one hospital and moved to another state. And the old hospital kept calling her back. Just seeing if you're interested in coming back to work here. And she's like, I don't live there. I live in Maryland. They're like, would you be interested in coming back? Like, again, this is why I'm so pushing on you guys, making sure you're getting skills and you're leveling up. Okay? Because if you're leveling up, you have better skills, people come to you. People come ask you for the job. Hey, can I give you this job? We really want to give you this job. Somebody tried to give Andre Hatchett a job when we were partying at Afrotech. Hey, man, y'all really like your personality. You want a job? He's like, no, man. I'm good. No, I don't need no job. I work for myself. Again, it's relational. All this stuff is relational. Who do you know? How are you saying it? Where are you at? I live in Austin, Texas. We have over 3,000 or 4,000 investment clubs and firms here in this city. Any day I could throw a rock and go to lunch with somebody like that. Go golfing, go to charity events, go to golf classics, all that. Again, it's where are you putting yourself? What sphere are you putting yourself? Who are you bumping into? A lot of these arguments you guys are talking about online, I'm unfamiliar with them because I'm like, I don't deal with that. I don't live where those people live. I don't deal with that. That's crazy talk. You build your environment. Okay? So, about to lose my voice. I'm done. Done ranting and raving. How do you level up for 2020? I need you to figure out, how are you saying what you want? Where are you saying it? Are you yelling on YouTube or Facebook? Like, I don't understand right now when people do live videos on YouTube, live videos on Facebook and Instagram. It doesn't have the SEO or the reach like YouTube. So what are you doing? It's like pissing away time. Who are you saying it to? Is that your audience? Is that your target market? How often are you saying it? Every day you should be saying it. It should be said multiple times. 50 to 3,000 touch points a day. Quite easy to happen. Erica, you're not lying. If people are not catching, good luck. But we put up 6 figures is not even enough. It really isn't. So anyways, you guys, this is your girl Erica from the Classic Line Blog. I'm hoping you and wishing you a well 2020. I hope you get to level up. I hope you get to reach out to where you want to be. Grab the book Slight Edge and the Compound Effect. You guys have a good night.